right. Think we're live? We might be live. Yeah. Pop out this chat. Cool. Sweet. All right. This is good news. This is good news that everything is working, because the potential for failure was huge. I had to reinstall my whole universe the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday. But we're streaming now. No big deal. Ooh wee. Start off strong with the shotgun, hey? Just fucking go for it. You just dime. Yeah. Sweet. Welcome back to the stream. My beard's coming back. That's good. In this light, it looks better than it actually is. How's that? Are you looking alright? It's good to see y'all. Welcome back to the stream where we play with Lego and drink out of my dirty old Judy Hopps mug. How is everyone's day? I hope everyone's doing good. Is this a little unnerving? How was your day? You're doing good? Good. Great. It's good to hear. I creeped myself out just then. I'm not okay with my behavior. That's it. Stream's over. I'm out. I was weird. Today, we're going to build this. The Lego City fire truck. Fire ladder truck, they're calling this set. If you guys watched the Crimbus videos, when I was doing those, you will know I had much beef with the firemen that you got with those sets, especially Lady Fire Rocker. Was not down with her because boring figure with boring accessory. But I thought it'd be fun to do the fire truck build. So that's what we're going to be working on today. These lights may or may not be giving me excruciating migraines, but that's a small price to pay for my modest but active viewership. What else has been going on? But more importantly, how are y'all doing? Y'all are doing good, I would assume, I would hope. Did another blind bag fig video, and I didn't get Red Hood again, and didn't get confused by Red Hood, and call him Red Cape Guy, or whatever I called him, so that should make all the Batman fans in the house less frustrated with me. So yeah, we got Calculator Dude again, which was pretty hilarious. And I got to strut my stuff with my editing skills, so that was fun. You guys know the drill. If this candle starts lighting my drapes on fire, just let me know. Actually, it's starting to warp my drapes, but I don't know. I don't think anyone will notice that on a damage deposit if I ever have to leave here, so who cares? But yeah, if this starts lighting on fire over here, y'all let me know. I don't really need more ambience now that I have 2 giant softbox lights in my bedroom. But, yeah. I'm doing good. Y'all are doing good. We're all doing good. We're streaming, baby. I can't sit still, so baby, let's dance. Know what I'm saying? I got a little water damage on the box here because I was did a photograph for the Instablarms. So it's that time already. It's time to party. No, man. Okay, sure. I mean, no. I mean, it's slightly too soon. So I trust that everyone's doing well. Everyone's having a good time. I hope y'all have checked out the previous videos I've been doing. If you missed the Pokemon rap, that's one of my prouder moments. Being a funny guy. Hot titty, it's Lego City. I like that. And I hate most things. Yeah, man. Something about a Lego fire truck is two things. One is kind of mundane because it's like kind of Lego fire truck. There haven't been enough of those already, but at the same time, it's kind of fascinating because what's more classic than a Lego fire truck? I like that we also get like a fucking burning barrel of hazardous material. I think that's the build I'm excited to do. Also, look at this brave guy using a stud shooter to shoot single studs of water at a chemical fire. That guy's got heart. And she's coming in with I'm like trying to point backwards in a mirror. She's coming in with a tube of mustard to squirt on that fire, so she knows how to party. That's for sure. Yeah, this set looks fun. We got some exposed Technic pieces, which we all know how that makes me feel. Not good. It makes me feel not good when there's exposed Technic pieces. But we're 7 minutes in, 6 minutes into a stream. I feel like the 8-minute mark is when we start opening boxes. So let's switch modes here. So yeah, we got our setup as per usual. I'll grab my knife to open the box. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm not going far. Just venturing through the nest of cables in my bedroom to find myself the fucking knife. So, did anybody think of any good would you rather questions? I know what I'd rather. I'd rather fix this camera that I knocked. Yeah. Our little upper camera, forward camera, they're doing alright. Always cut towards your body, kids. Always draw the knife towards your own flesh. Yeah, thanks for coming to hang out, homies. If you aren't subscribed, please do. If you're not ashamed to share what you do on a Thursday night, yeah, share this video across the internet. Get some more homies in here to hang out while your peppercino builds some... Oh, we got stickers. Hang out while Pepper builds some Legos. Sweet. Last week was fun. We had Albert come hang out on the stream. It was weird, though. I've never had a guest on the stream, and it was fun but weird. I kind of missed the solitude of being a weirdo in my humble abode, in my humble bedrooms. But at the same time, it was fun to have somebody to chat to about Marx Brothers and Mel Brooks films, which made me very happy. So it was a double-edged sword. Mega Bloks? No. Yeah, I mean, Lego prints on tiles, but they won't print on a tile if the tile's, like, any bigger than, like, a 1x2 or a 2x2 tile, flat tile. I guess they print on some of the bigger, like, castle pieces and shit, but you're right, Lego loves to give out stickers, and Lego hates to print tiles. You know what Lego should do? Since so many builds come with fucking license plate stickers, since so many builds come with those, Lego should just print up like 15 different license plate numbers on tiles and just randomly plonk them in bags. And then everyone would have fun license plate tiles instead of having to apply stickers to everything all the time. We'll see how I fare with those stickers. Sometimes I have trouble with stickers. Yeah, this set's looking very classic. Finding it hard to... Man, I swear to God, I have like 5 of this exact same firefighter. Just every single set comes with this same fucking guy. The guy with like the schwutz on his forehead. I'll hold him up. He's getting the mustard according to these. What? Alright, guys, I'm hitting roadblocks already. Now that is some tasty Pabst Blue Ribbon. It won the blue ribbon, so it mustn't be all bad. Yeah, how y'all creeping today? I'm so lonely here in my bedroom with my Legos. What are you guys doing? Man, I used to think these cameras that I have for doing this were like pure shit. Like the worst fucking cameras of all time. But it was just how fucking bad my lighting used to be. Like, look at this shit. That's focused as hell. That's medium focused as hell. That's fucking great. And I don't swear often. I swear a little bit. Yeah, I used to think these lights were just like the fucking worst. Oh, I love the masking tape holding this rope together. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm not even gonna use it. Yeah, I used to think these cameras sucked so much ass, but these are looking great. These are doing a good job. What do we got here? Got a stud shooter with like a mixel joint on it. That's alright. Like mixel joint socket on the back of a stud shooter. It's kind of fun. I ain't mad at that. That's a fun piece. Did I mention that it was fun? Yeah, they gave us all 4 of these hub pieces for the wheels. Sometimes they're like, hey, how about the front of this vehicle doesn't have them, but the back does, or vice versa. And that's fucking stupid, Lego, if you're listening. Don't be shorting me hubcap, or rather, wheel well pieces, you dicks. Bunch of punk bitches. Alright, I'm gonna fish some of these bits. Fish some of these bits out of here. Put them all over my laptop. Put them out of the way in front of my laptop. It is really cool. I'm kind of down with it. It's in yellow, so that's not an optimal color or one that blends easily. Yellow's pretty fucking standout-ish, but it's a cool piece, for sure. Man, if they were in black and or gray, I'd get hard. And I mean that. I mean it this time. The hard part, the becoming stimulated by Lego part. Alright, this guy doesn't have a fucking head yet, but they can hang out over here for now. Yeah, these bricks are okay. Oh, nice. I'm calling it already. Lego's gonna hide a couple of big old blue pieces in the middle of this build, which I'm super down for. They can hide all the stuff they want in these builds, and I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy man. Come on. Sweet. Cool. Alright. So we're building the barrel fire is what we're supposed to be doing, which means I have to apply a sticker. And the good news is I'm still sober, so I can apply stickers no problem. Not a big deal. Just make sure the clip's the right way. That'd be embarrassing if I talked it up and then just fucking botched it. Oh, that is the single best sticker I've ever applied. In case you were wondering, whatever's going to be on this platform is flammable. Flammable. It is flammable. Yes, chemical flames. Yeah, don't be a stranger, guys. Get involved in the chat. In the chat with your old Pepperillo. Ooh, that's fun. They're giving drugs. Drugs. Flaming drugs. They're giving us trans neon orange studs with a hole in them, which those are dope pieces. It is one time already. 15 minutes in and they demand that I drink. It's like, hey guys, get involved in the chat. Tell me all about your day. And they're like, did he just say get involved in the chat? How about you fucking drink, you pussy? How about you get it in ya, you fucking square? So yeah, here's our barrel. And this thing lacks a stud on the top, so the flame piece just sort of sits on top there. But yeah, this is a pretty good chemical fire. Pretty good chemical fire going. Yes, we got the easiest part of the build done, so it's time to shotgun beer. Is it that time already? If you guys are down, I mean, like, it's no skin off my back. I mean, every week I justify my functional alcoholism by by putting my Lego builds on the internet while I drink the booze. It's time? It's time already? Oh, shit. Okay, cool. I've been demanded by the Thrust Zone. Also, huge shout out to Thrust Zone. If you haven't seen anything on that channel, please do. Oh my god, there is an amazing video where Buddy's cooking and this guy bangs on his door and is like, something smells good, and he's like, oh, I can give you the recipe, and then the guy's like, I never learned how to cook. And it's, I don't want to spoil it, also doing a terrible rendition, but it's the funniest thing ever. I feel like I've watched it like every second day since I discovered it. So, Thrust Zone, since you're in the chat, huge shout out. Also, Snow, it's all great. It's bueno. But yeah, you guys demand that I drink, so I will drink. So the beer splash screen is going up, and I'm gonna go grab a beer. Because I did it all for the clicks. When they shovel dirt onto my grave, tell them I did it all for the clicks. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to put up the beer splash. And we're back. I think we're back. We better be back. What are these pubes doing on my beers? So I've succumbed to the audience and their need to see me drink beer out of the bottom of the can. Also, I just shoveled a bunch of like tandoori rice and potato masala into my body. So if I vom everywhere after doing this, I guess no regrets. The only thing better than Indian cuisine is having to barf it up all over your laptop, I'm pretty sure is what they say. Pretty sure that's what they say. One day I'm going to cut my finger when I do that. That'll be a great stream. What do we got here? Schwarz on my glasses? Probably. Oh man, I am the worst burp. Just in general. Do you ever... I'm asking a question that I already know the answer to because everyone's done this. Do you ever burp and you got the worst burps and you're in some sort of scenario where a burp is not an appropriate thing to do? So you manage to silently burp as you're burping, but then you just sort of like hot breathe it out your nose, like you're on a bus, or like you're purchasing a ticket at a movie theater, or you're at the walk-in clinic. Those are my 3 settings. Anyways, yeah, breathing hot burps out your nose, pretty gross. Also, this Lego build's coming along. Fucking Oh, I'm pointing and we don't even have triple cam going. Oh, okay, so it's not a stream until I spill beer on my dick. All right, Legos up, guys. Enough with the talking here. Oh, I just trimmed my nails. I always have just trimmed my nails when we stream, haven't I? Oh, it's so good. Once it hits your lips. Oh. Yep, we did it, guys. We did it. We did a shotgun. We poured some Lego out. There's a trash can fire, or rather a chemical fire going. Yeah. We got a chemical fire. I drank a beer out the bottom of the can. We're building stuff. Cheers indeed. Cheers indeed, my friends. Legos up, boys. Legos up. Oh, I hated that. Yeah. So what did y'all do today? How are y'all keeping? I would rather eat a pile of dog shit, I think, than chop my toes off with a pair of garden shears. Because eating the pile of dog shit is bad. Like, it's real bad. It's one of the worst things. But chopping off your own toes would be way worse. Like, I feel like I could will myself to eat a pile of shit. But I definitely could not will myself to chop off my toes. Although my toes are weird sizes, and I've always had some minor insecurities about my weird toes, so maybe chopping them off with shears is the solution. Chop them bitches off. They're weird looking. They're not weird looking, they're just odd sizes is all. Like, I'm not a monster. I'm just misunderstood. Great would you rather question, though. But I feel like grievous bodily harm is like, if there's an option that's not that, I'll take the not grievous bodily harm. You're out? Susan Sarandon one. Straight up. Easy. Easy, man. Try giving me a hard one. Don't. It's already so gross. Get out of here, pube. Get off my Lego. Totally singing songs from Rocky Horror while I get farted on. That's not even that bad. That's better than most days, just in general. That's really gross. I would be embarrassed, except I'm amongst friends. If I was in a mixed crowd, I might feel a little bit hesitant about answering that question, or also just being gross in general. But since you guys came here to see your old peppercino, no shame. Creature of the night. Gentle fart. I imagine it would be a gentle fart. I just want to screen cap that chat and make it my desktop background so I don't ever forget that would you rather. I'm sort of building off camera like I tend to do, but this build's coming along pretty good. We're making moves, making headway, making leeway. Nothing too special, right? Just ban, because there's a feature on the stream that lets you set up words that are blocked. Like, imagine if your chat gets populated by by certain words, you could block out those words. Um, but I would never block out the words like Susan Sarandon, or block out fart or ass. But I would block out. No, there's no words I block out. Also, if I say there's a word I'll block out and then admit that to you, I've got a feeling you guys will just type that word. Would I rather blend my hand or Judy Hopps? Or blend Judy Hopps' hand, or Judy entirely? Um, that's a really nightmarish question, man. My love for an anthropomorphic digital bunny versus my love to have a hand? I don't know. That's a really tough question. Like, are Judy and I, are like we in love? Or like do Judy and I have a strong relationship, or is this just like, hey, nice to meet you, Judy Hopps? Because if it's nice to meet you, Judy Hopps, I feel like I could blend her. But like, if there's a deep, deep mutual understanding and love for one another, I feel like that's the ultimate sacrifice, is blending your own hand over a would you rather question. So, hell yeah, blend my hand. Yeah, that's intense. The key is inside your fucking brain. You've got a spoon and a picture of Kanye West's dick. How do you get it out? Would you rather? My favorite would you rather question that I ever came up with. Oh shit, I just remember the fun side of it and not the other side. Oh yeah, okay. So the would you rather question goes like this: would you rather have to call? Um, would you rather have to like give Bob Saget a phone call every day at 9 o'clock in the evening, and you have to talk to him for an hour? You have to call Bob Saget and have a chat with Bob Saget every day at 9 o'clock till the day you die. Um, so yeah, the Bob Saget. Actually, no. I think what I'm trying to say is I just want to hang out with Bob Saget. There's no would you rather. I think I just want to call Bob Saget every day. Is what's happening. I shotgunned a beer and I had a beer with dinner, and I've been drinking a beer, so I'm starting to get a little forgetful. Because I can't remember what the other alternative was. It might have been one of my other questions. One of the other would you rather's. No, I gotta have both, because otherwise it's not a would you rather. And sometimes would you rather's are weighted one side or the other. I could just call Bob Saget every day at 9 o'clock until he blocks the number and I have to get a new cell phone, and then start calling him from the new one. So, would you rather call Bob Saget every day? Mind you, it gets costly, right? You have to pay for your phone bill. Probably going to be long distance each time since he's in the States. And it's arguably a waste of time. Although you might develop like a quite loving friendship with Mr. Saget, or Chandler from Friends, Matthew Perry, kicks you in the nuts in public, and like everyone sees it, and it's like all over the newspapers, and you're known as the guy who got like kicked in the nuts by Chandler. So that's the question, yeah. Would you rather have to have, and every day you gotta call him. You can't miss a day. You gotta call Bob Saget, or booted in the crotch by Chandler Bing. Everyone sees it happen. The press writes about it. Everyone's tweeting about it. It's trending. You gotta live with that shit. Live through that shit. Chandler 100%. Yeah, because there's no real time investment. It's just like, you got kicked in the nuts, and now you're the guy who's been kicked in the nuts by Chandler. Yeah, I guess you would be a superstar. People would be making jokes. People would be like, "Hey, remember how your life is like that one episode where?" Because I think that's what every single Friends episode's like fucking air titles were. They were like that one episode where there's a sandwich, that one episode where there's a smelly cat, that one episode where Chandler kicked you in the fucking dick and everyone saw. Oh shit. Oh, thank God we got a second bag. I feel like I've just been powering through this build. Nice. Threaten the Saget. That's gross. I mean, it's Would You Rather, so it's bound to get gross. But like the pincushion nutsack one is like, that's some Albert Fish shit. That's some real gross shit. And the slicing your nip off is just real bad. Like I think you would bleed out and die. Like there's a lot of, I mean, I'm no expert on the human the vascular system, but I feel like slicing a nip off is just asking to bleed out in your kitchen. I assume you do it in the kitchen or the bathroom. Definitely not your bedroom or the living room. Yeah, oh god, I hate that question. I mean, in the same, just in the regular amount you should hate a would you rather that's hard to answer. I'm gonna go with nip because I like my junk. I don't want to have my junk wounded, and I feel like I could be a nippleless man and still lead a very fulfilling life knowing that my balls are intact. Asking the hard questions here on the stream, hey guys? Whew. The hard questions for your old Pepperillo, your old Peeply Piopes. Your old Peppercino. Yeah, so this is now starting to look like a thing. So that's a bonus. Just a little build up on the stoop here. Oh, I didn't even finish assembling my dudes. After all, it is Thursday, my dudes. Huh? Oh, that joke was for one of you. Who probably heard it before I said it. Because, this house is not all that soundproof. Am I breaking this? Maybe? I'm going to leave that part alone because I'm not even at that part in the instructions. I don't even know what's happened. I found Bob saying his white pages won't let me post in the chat. Get him in the chat. Someone call Bob Saget. Someone who has to call him every day at 9 o'clock. Call him up now. Okay, so we've got... This was the head I was talking about on the fireman. That's just incredibly boring to me. The, like, futzy-faced, like, goateed man. What's that called when you got the Steve Austin? Stone Cold Steve Austin? Somebody had that facial hair. What fictional character needs a minifig? What accessory would it have? Damn, Lego talk in the chat? That's insane, dude. What fictional character? I think that the BBC was like, now let me alienate you guys with the weird things that I like. Would you rather execute a murder of a 90-year-old stranger? To the next. Wow, that's awfully dark. I thought Would You Rather was supposed to be fun. I feel like the 90-year-old. I feel like I could kill a 90-year-old. like having to admit to like grievous crimes. I feel like hypothetically speaking, murdering someone who would potentially die in the next 10 years anyway, and allowing me to not have to live a terrible, terrible life. Would you get caught? I feel like that is easier than accepting like one of the more awful fates of humanity, which is to be a security guard at a shit McDonald's. Does that make me a bad person? No, because it's a hypothetical question. But should you question my morals? Maybe. Okay, Lego question. What fictional character needs a minifig and what accessory would they have? So my like super niche weird nerd answer is a Lego build of like the Space Bug 1 from Red Dwarf, the like BBC like sci-fi comedy show, and do the whole cast of them as minifigs because Crichton would be hilarious as a minifig. Felix the Cat in his magic bag. That's pretty cool. I'm down with that. Or my super nerdy niche one is cool too. If none of y'all have watched Red Dwarf, I don't blame you. So that would be one of my votes. I don't know. There's a lot of like really cool characters that could and should be Lego builds. I'd love Rick and Morty would be an awesome one. Yeah, that's a great question. There's a lot of like, Red Dwarf was awesome. There's a lot of really really cool like properties and ideas that could translate really well into Lego. Like he hosts Robot Wars now. I feel like he hosted Robot Wars like in the 2000s. Oh, the Crystal Gems. Yeah, that gets my vote. I'm so down. Also, shout outs to Steven Universe. That show is so good. Yeah, Steven Universe Lego could be really fun. I like to build the fry shop. Or the temple. Temple would be a fucking crazy build. We are the Crystal Gems. Also, thanks to my special friend in the audience for putting me onto that. Because I've been binge watching the shit out of Steven Universe. In fact, I think it's made me a slightly better human. Because I'm a shitty guy. I feel like the only way I can answer that is the bin of chaos. Because I don't have space to display my Lego. I just have like the one shelf in my toy cabinet over here that has Lego. I've been meaning to redo the toy cabinet. I know you guys don't give a shit how I set up my bedroom, but I've been meaning to redo it and adjust some things. But I just have one space with stuff that's built, and it's had like the scooby-doo mansion in it since I built it. And my beside is a giant Rubbermaid filled with Lego, and then I have like different shit I'm working on in like Ziploc bags. So it pretty much just unplug everything down here. If I unplug the internet, I'll cry. Just bags of like different builds I've been working on. So I feel like I live the life of bins of chaos. So I'd have to go with that. Great job, chat. You guys are killing it right now. Yeah. Yeah, Steven Universe is wonderful. Actually, I'll just do a plug for the podcast now. It's not. I'm not done editing this episode, but if y'all don't know, I do a toy podcast every week with my main man Tony, who is in the chat. And last week, or rather, a couple days ago, while we were editing, I need to restart the sentence. Last episode of the podcast, we talked a lot about Steven Universe, is what I was trying to get out. And we also talked a lot about like which cartoons are great for whacking off to. I feel like I said something along the lines of pausing Ninja Scroll at all the dirty parts. So we have fun on Good Morning Toy World. Good Morning Toy World, your source for semi-premium adult-related toy talk. But I understand if you don't want to listen to a podcast about toys because... no, I don't understand. What are you guys are doing? What are you guys doing here if you're not listening to the podcast? If you're not listening to... if you're not validating my existence by all of my creative outputs. Was that like jacking off to Kim Possible? Because if so, hail, little masturbatory Satan. Yeah, I said it. I meant it too. I've just been building away here, boys and goyles. I've also been applying stickers like a boss. Like a fucking champion. As I say that, I fucked this one up. Yeah, I fucked that up. But it's too late now. It's a little crooked, but so am I. Which would you rather? I'd take the large stone because I don't know if my dick could be tied in a knot without destroying my dick, you know? Like there would be no dick left once you knottify it. It would just be like, oh cool, we've destroyed your pecker. So giant rock in the butt. Let's go with that. Because I feel like I could recover from that. See, anything to preserve the integrity of my junk, I feel, is the answer I will pick when it comes to a would you rather. The integrity of my junk is... It's not paramount, like it's not my greatest concern day to day, but it is rather important to me just in general. So that... Okay, so this is supposed to clip into this piece here, but I feel like I was stretching it before when I did, and I don't want to damage this Lego bit. Oh no, it's in. It's in like stink. That's great. I'm supposed to tie this string onto it, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just use that for something else at some point, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so we got the base of this bitch going pretty good. Looking tight, looking fresh, looking crisp, looking clean, looking like Lego. That's for damn squirtin'. Yeah. They gave us the old tuba mustard fire extinguisher build. Classic build, Lego. Classic build. Also, whenever I get little extra greebly bits, little tiny bits, I sort of just stick them onto the base plate that's next to the camera here. And it's sort of becoming a bit of an abstract art project, which I will reveal to you shortly. But yeah, I sort of take all the little extra bits and just smash them onto the side here. And that's pretty aesthetically pleasing to me, even though it's not very symmetrical. If you could drive... Oh man, Jesus Christ, dude. I would say a moped. Because then I'm not gonna hit anybody and hurt anybody. You guys are animals. Jeez Louise, pepper cheese. What the fuck, man? We were having fun, but now everybody's gone crazy. Everyone's gone nuts. You're animals. Goddamn animals. it's not the children who deserve to die. It's not the children that deserve to die, it's the parents. And that's the single worst thing I've ever said on the stream. That's awful. But it might be true. I might mean that, I might not mean that. Who knows? This got dark, guys. I need some joy. Somebody give me a really whimsical, playful, would you rather. Something fun, something zany, but definitely not violence towards children or cutting my own dick off or tying my cock in a knot. Like a real, a good would you rather. Like a would you rather only ever have strawberry milkshakes for the rest of your life and no other milkshakes exist? Or would you rather see a clown fall down the stairs? I think that one's easy. Seeing a clown wipe out would be alright. Nobody likes clowns. Come on, a whimsical, less violent would you rather. Oh, would I rather have cotton candy or a nice wedge of cake? I would probably take a wedge of cake because cotton candy is a really texturally awkward thing to eat. And cake sounds lovely, so thank you for lightening the mood. This is good. I missed when we were talking about which crystal gem we would bone. That was a good question. I know nobody actually asked that, but seriously, I'm asking the chat right now, which crystal gem would you have a romantic relationship with? Oh, I would take the perfect blackberry, I think. After getting a kiss on the cheek from my sweetie. Yeah. Actually, both are great. This is lovely. Ooh. I think I'd rather build an old Technic set than a modern Bionicle because old Technic sets had those like dudes that were like yay big, and those guys were kind of cool. Those were kind of sweet. So that's my answer. And I really love the sweetie question. That's amazing. Thank you for lightening the mood. For lightening things up here just a little bit. All right, I need to get organized. A perfect blackberry. A perfect blackberry is great. I like that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm sure you all are already, but if you are not, please subscribe to the channel and watch some of the other videos that are on there, because I did a Pokemon rap, and it's fucking... I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's kind of funny at best. Tag team Peridot and Amethyst while Pearl is watching. Whoa, that's amazing. Best answer yet, whole chat. That's the best thing that's ever happened in a LEGO stream chat, is that amazing sexual scenario involving the crystal gems. Lapis 100%? Yeah. That's cool. I'm just like waiting for more of them to come in. I'm like, you guys have thought about these cartoon characters and hypersexualize them because you're an adult who's a creep? Come on, tell me which ones you'd want to bang. That's what I need to know from my bang journal. Just like keeping tags on it, or tabs on everyone to figure out, or rather remember, which gem they want to bang. I love it. Yeah, super mega fusion and everyone's just roping into the bay in Beach City. Yeah, that. I like that option. Yeah, man. So to answer the question of what Lego or what character should be a Lego figure and what accessory would they have, the answer is just all the crystal gems all the time, because that would be super fun. And it's the show I'm currently binge watching, so that's easy to answer. lapis and peridot. Lapidot. Yes. More ones. Ones. Give me all the ones. God damn it. All the ones. We gotta lay more brick down before your pepper gets all saucy. Creating all these arbitrary rules. But damn it, they're important. Pardon me. Yeah, I said it and I meant it. Said it and I meant it. Just gonna take away Steven's innocence. Poor fella. Poor little Steven. I feel like what actually would go down is Steven, like, just picture whoever you said as an answer. Like, Steven would just catch you in the act and he'd do that thing where he does, where he goes, stop! And he would explain why what you're doing is wrong. And you'd be like, Steven, you don't get it. Sometimes you'll do outlandish things to achieve orgasm. Steven, I've got a lesson for you, man. There's some things you just do. You don't know why you do them until you... I hate where my train of thought is going right now. Oh man, I love how fucking gross it's getting, but also not gross in like a horrible, like grievous bodily harm sort of way, because that was really unnerving. I don't know why it was so unnerving for me. Like, I'm a grown man and it shouldn't gross me out, but at the same time it kind of grossed me out. Whoa, it's going crazy. I like how many horns happened in the chat. I also didn't really realize that emoticons were a thing on the internet. Pff, times are changing. Times they are a changing. I think that's what Bobby Dylan was talking about. He was like, man, people are using emoticons, not just on their cell phones, but in the chat on Google, or rather, or on, I'm train of thought, man. I'm all flustered because we were talking about fucking having sex with the crystal gems or whatever. And I keep neglecting to build on this side here, but I think it's just because it's off to the side. So this has just turned into like my hand grabbing bricks screen, which is kind of okay, because Lego comes second to talking about having sex with fictional characters, which has now, I guess, become a staple of the stream, which we acknowledged on the podcast that's not edited or ready to be listened to. But if you haven't, Good Morning Toy World, your source for semi-premium adult-related content. Oh no, hell no. I would never want to have sex with a real person. Real people? Get out of here. Human beings are disgusting. Cartoon characters are where it's at. Side note, Tailspin was a cool show. Like, currently as you're in the chat? Yeah, Kurt Russell from Backdraft. I'd have sex with Kurt Russell from any film. Like, Big Trouble Little China, I'd be down to bang trucker version of Kurt Russell. Escape from LA, I'd be down to bang post-apocalyptic future Kurt Russell. I'm sure he was in a movie where he played someone's alcoholic father. I'd bang that version of him too. Peppercino is a known aphrodisiac? Thank you. Like currently while you're watching the stream or just like in general in life? Because uh, I think I'm the only one who's celibate. I think most of my audience probably has someone that they pretend is a cartoon character while they're banging. Oh, if I could fight anyone in history, Fight Club style, who would it be? You know, that's a really great question. That is so wonderful. I know a lot of people would jump to like, I'd beat up Hitler, or or like someone who'd committed major atrocities, but I think I would beat up someone unexpected. I think I would just be like, you know what? I'm a fucking I'm gonna fucking kick the shit out of Gandhi. I'm just gonna fucking lace into that fucking man made of bone and barely any flesh. Oh, Abe Lincoln would fuck you up, dude. Abe Lincoln would destroy you guys. Abe Lincoln was like 9 feet tall and had fucking cannons for fingers and shit. Also, my history books might have some crayon in them. Um, yeah, just the double Abe Lincoln. I think Abe Lincoln would be a tough nut to crack. Like, I think he would fucking clock you real good. But you know, I'd stomp the shit out of Gandhi. I would just beat the shit out of that guy. Not because I'm against his teachings or what he achieved, because Gandhi was a truly great man. I just think I would win that fight. Like, that's a fight I would win. And I don't want to pick a fight I would lose, because I would definitely lose to Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln would fucking stove me in, man. I would not fare well in a fist fight with Abe Lincoln. Umbrella Academy? I'm not familiar. Helen Keller? Oh, God. Oh, poor Helen. She wouldn't see it coming. Gandhi would nuke my ass? Really? He was like an emaciated man. He was like on the verge of death at all times. Also, referring to Gandhi as an emaciated man, I feel like is kind of insensitive after all that he achieved. But who actually? That's a wonderful question. I love that question. Yeah, he just like let me beat him because of his peaceful protesting ways. Bam, this is coming together great. I'm super down with this. Huh. Umbrella Academy sounds rad, and I will have to Google it later. Yeah, this build's coming along great. I feel like I'm building too fast, though. I gotta hang out and just drink some beer. Hang out and drink some beers. Sweet. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with this fire truck build. I'm down with beating the shit out of Gandhi. I'm down with watching people get beat up by Abe Lincoln because the man was a fucking wooden cannon. I am so confused by the block of text about Gandhi and math. I'm lost and confused. I'm afraid of numbers. I'm now afraid of Gandhi. I'm afraid of Abe Lincoln. This turned into what fucking characters out of history are you afraid of? Because the answer is most of them. Who would you fight Fight Club style? Just is a good question in general, I think. Who would you fight Fight Club style? Is a great way to pose. Ignore the math, do a shotgun. Oh, I'm supposed to do a shotgun, you say? But I'm just a boy. but I'm just a lad. But I'm just a man. Which historical figure would you most like an immediate... Oh, I read that as immediate message from, but intimate massage from. Historical figure. This is fucked up, but I'm going to say it. Ava Braun. Ava Braun. I want Hitler's wife to give me a massage. Yep. That's what I'm going with. Massages. Massages from Ava Braun. Because she was dope. She knew how to play the game, man. She fucking found herself a man with power and money. I mean, hey, don't look at the logistics of all of that because it's horrible what I'm saying, but that is a great question. Yeah, intimate massage from a historical figure. How intimate? Margaret Thatcher, but played by Meryl Streep. How intimate of a massage? Like, she's not like slipping digits in, is she? She's just rubbing me? Because that always made me feel really, really uncomfortable. People touching my butthole. Also, I regret saying that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're not subscribed, please do. Talk about my butthole. Oh, we have fun, don't we, guys? We have a lot of fun here on the Ultra Radical Toyworks Lego Strem. It's good to have you guys. It's good to hang out with you guys. I'm glad we can ask these ridiculous hypothetical questions, and come to terms with the fact that we all want candles and optional digits. Just right in your butthole. Ew. Awesome, but ew. Candles. Optional candles? Candles, you say? Candles that are warping my Venetian blinds because the heat is not good for the plastic they're made of? You got it. Would you rather a threesome with Meryl Streep and Susan Sarandon, or eat the perfect blackberry after a kiss on the cheek from your least favorite member of the opposite sex? I take the crazy grandma threesome, I think. I'm not sure how... Wait. Kiss on the cheek from your least favorite member of the opposite sex? Like, the person you hate the most? In the world that is the opposite? No, man. Crazy threesome. Am I misunderstanding the question? I don't see how it's hard. After a kiss on the cheek from your least fave member of the opposite sex. Am I being stupid? Or am I misunderstanding the question? Or have I had too much to drink and the idea of a crazy grandma threesome sounds rad to me? Also, please do take it out of context. Just post that clip somewhere. Crazy grandma threesome? Why not? Yeah, but they're hot, dude. That's like Debbie Harry is like old as shit. But Debbie Harry's fucking... She's looking good, dude. it is the perfect blackberry, which is tempting, but no, I'd do the threesome, man. Like that would be a great story to tell. They're like, yeah, you've picked like the hottest old ladies that exist on the whole planet, on the whole fucking earth. You picked the two hottest old ladies, so it doesn't seem all that difficult to me, that question. Oh, Megan was saying Rocky Horror and Mom and Me at the same time. Whoa, age does equal more experience. Yeah, they'd know how to treat a pep pep. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I wouldn't stand a chance, man. I would not stand a chance against those two old birds. Shit. I love where this conversation has gone. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to walk for a week. Like your platform would be in jeopardy. Like the area where like your dick joins your body, your platform, it would be just all fucking not bruised, like your flesh wouldn't be like miscolored, but just like sore from just like rocking those old babes, or rather having them rock you. Man, this got dirty. It always gets dirty though, doesn't it? Usually it doesn't get dirty till Paige gets on the scene and we're doing the skit. That's that's when things get edgy, but we've just like rocked straight into Morticia. Ooh wee. Damn, dude. Adam's Family? Shit. This the Fantasy Bang cast, the Fantasy Bang stream. We're just talking about all of the crazy mythical, and by mythical I mean sex of myth that we'll never have. I just want to have sex with an Adam's Family pinball machine. Fucking hail a little pinball Satan. Only build Lego Castle, Lego Pirate, or Lego Space. Space forever and ever is what Tony's saying. That's tough. I might go Lego Castle. I know, like everyone's thinking. Lego Castle is pretty important to me, as is Lego Pirate and Lego Space. Those are great times for Lego. But Lego Castle, man, the wolf packs, fucking wolf pack was the best. The brown dudes with the wolf on their chest, they were my favorite, and they're amazing. And actually, they did a minifig in the mystery minifig bags fairly recently, like last wave or the wave before, or the wave before that. That was a Wolfpack dude, although it was like a cool nod to the Wolfpack because he had the Wolfpack like insignia, but his color scheme was like dark green, brown, and black, and I was like, that was a missed opportunity to make him black, brown, and I think red. I think sometimes they had red dick pieces, T pieces for the crotch. But yeah, I think I'd go Castle. Excellent question. Threesome with Meryl Streep and Susan, or straight up slug Michael Moore and Michael Bay in succession. I'm going threesome. I don't particularly want to hit Michael Moore in the face. Even though he is a little bit abrasive at times, I feel like his intentions are good. And Michael Bay isn't that bad because I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like he's a pretty main offender, but like I could give half a fuck less about what Michael Bay is doing. But like, I don't care that he ruined Transformers, and I don't give a shit what movie he ruins next, because I choose not to watch them and not to participate, so I'm not offended by the Michael Bay-isms. Because, like, if you were truly upset that he has taken Transformers and dragged it through the mud, I could see wanting to hit him in the face, but I'm of the mind that, like, I don't give a shit that he's ruined Transformers, because Transformers, like, the first run of comics is still rad, and, like, fucking, they still make rad fucking toys. Like, let's fish one out. Look at that. Look at that right there. Fucking Thunderbeak. I think it's Thunderbeak. I can't remember what name it is. But, like, they're still making awesome toys for Transformers. And all of those awesome stories still exist, so I can be down with that. So, yeah, I would, the threesome one. And definitely not hitting anybody in the face. I think would you rather have a boxing match with Uwe Boll or Tommy Wiseau? I would definitely box with Tommy, because it would be so funny if, like, you won and he just looks up and he's like, "You're breaking my heart." That would be so funny. Pre or post Beast Wars? Ooh, that's tough, because pre Beast Wars is all the classics, but then you wouldn't have things like the Masterpiece stuff that's coming out. I mean, like, as I'm dropping all this shit on the floor, like, Beast Wars are pretty sick. Beast Wars are dope. Maybe I'd go classic, though, because, oh shit, guys. Opening the cabinet is always a bad choice. I think I go classic. Like, even though I feel like I played with more Beast Wars, I feel like I coveted my brother's, like Gen 1 and 2 shit more than, like, I loved, like, the Lamborghinis and shit so much. So I think I'd have to do pre-Beast Wars. I always just, like, dissect my cabinet and then have to put it back together, but what's the point in having toys if you don't show them off, I guess? Oh, this one's fucking dope, though. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Same team, guys. Same team. This guy's fucking Double Cross, I believe he's called. So he's a fucking dope dragon. But mine still has the spark wheel that works. So I'll put that up to the camera and fucking... Fucking, yeah, it's shooting sparks. They used to give you toys that made fire. It's fucking... Does there even need to be Lego at this point? It's just like, ask me weird questions and I'll pull shit out of my toy cabinet and flail in front of a camera. But yeah, look at those sparks shooting. And apparently, I mean, not surprising, it's pretty uncommon for these guys to still work. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, Double Cross is dope. And also, I apologize if his name isn't Double Cross, because that's kind of embarrassing if I fuck that up. But yeah, he's fucking dope. Two-headed dragon who shoots sparks out his chest? Hell yeah. So pre-Beast Wars is my answer. Laserbeak. That was totally Laserbeak? What did I say? Thundercracker? No. I don't know what I said. I got a Rat Bat in there, too. Is there any better cartoon to movie remake better than Speed Racer? I don't even know. Fuck me in the mouth. I don't even know. That was a weird thing to say. I don't even know if I finished watching Speed Racer. I think I found it really unpalatable. I think it just didn't do much for me. So my apologies. Cartoon to, like, live action movie remake better than Speed Racer. Hopefully Ghost in the Shell's gonna be good. Troll face. Hopefully that one's good. What else? Just be thankful that nobody's touched Akira. That'll be a sad day when somebody's like, we're making Akira but with fucking Michael Fassbender, and that'll be a really, really awkward time. I hope nobody touches Akira, because Akira's beautiful. Akira's amazing. If you have not seen Akira, oh, ooh, it's beautiful. Alright, this fucking truck's gotta lid on it now. Ouch. Yeah, guys. Live action cartoon reboot. Huh. 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 Just go watch it. I could. I mean, Christina Ricci was one of my first loves. So, I feel like I owe her by watching all of the erotic scenes from Black Snake Moan by watching Speed Racer. I owe her that. Top Gear, Top Gear. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, homies, by the way, as I'm just like zoning out a little building here and thinking about Christina Ricci's sensual body. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. I lost one. Oh, God. It's embarrassing. Yeah, thanks for coming to hang out with your old Pepperillo, your old Peeply Piops. And, yeah, it's been a good stream. We're doing good, guys. Hell yes. Hell yeah. New movies that are coming out. I watched the trailer for the new The Ring. You guys remember The Ring, that spooky movie. They're doing something called Rings, which is The Ring, but with, I guess, multiple rings. It looks... I don't want to say it looks bad, but it definitely doesn't look like it is of a similar quality and aesthetic as the first Ring. I feel like the first Ring did a really good job of like taking a Japanese horror film and adapting it to North Americans and making it translate really well and making it spooky and scary. The Grudge didn't do quite a good job as The Ring did. Yeah, I'm probably gonna see Rings or The Rings, just because I'm curious, and I don't know if it's based off any of the sequels to The Ring, or rather Ringu, the Ringu was the Japanese one, because I feel like there were multiple. I don't know if there were multiple movies, but there's definitely like multiple manga and stories about it. So we'll see. I don't really care, I guess, if it's a true adaptation of a sequel to The Ring, but I'm curious to see what they do with it, because that'll be fun. I did see The Witch. The Witch was probably the best film I've seen ever. No, that's really intense. But no, it's like of like modern films, it's probably my favorite in recent years. It's so good. Like it's incredible what they were able to achieve with that film. And yeah, The Witch was amazing. I believe it's on Canadian Netflix right now. If you haven't seen it, oh my god, go watch The Witch. It can be a bit of a chore because it's all in like Old English, and it's very poetic the way everybody speaks in the film, which I understand being like a little bit uncomfortable or just like awkward to watch for people, and I get if that's a hang up. But if you're willing to invest in the film and actually listen to what they're saying and how they speak and the tension they're trying to create in that film, it's fucking incredible. I don't think we'll see another horror film like that maybe ever again, because I think it got such mixed reviews and I think people just missed the point. But like, if you invest and you go into it and you want to be a part of that world and you want to understand and take from it and get it invested emotionally and mentally, it's a fucking trip. It's a great film. Witch rant over. Let's see. Power Rangers trailer. Yeah, Power Rangers trailer it's I don't know, man. Like I want it to be good. Like I don't want a movie to suck. Um, there might have already been a sequel to The Ring. I don't recall. Um, yeah, the Power Rangers movie, I want it to be good. Like, I don't ever wish for a movie to be bad because that's just silly. Like, I wish every movie were a good movie and a happy film. Um, but I do feel like they missed the point with Power Rangers. So the Power Rangers suits themselves look like Iron Man armors, which I don't give a shit about, like a CGI set of armor flying around. Bryan Cranston is a weird addition because I do love me the Cran Man, but I hope it is good. I hope it doesn't suck, but it's probably gonna fucking suck. I haven't seen the new trailer though, so maybe I should. They're showing off Zords? I remember the toys of the Zords that are showing up. Didn't really do all that much for me. I feel like most toy people are in the same boat with that. Yeah, this ladder's looking good. This ladder's looking great. It extends as a good fireman's ladder should. Yeah, it's tough to say because like the movies that are banking on the name selling tickets will succeed financially. Like none of them bomb hard enough for them to stop. You know, like nothing fails hard enough for them to be like, we need to stop doing this, Hollywood. Like everything has enough of an appeal to get people involved, but you have to think about it this way. It's like they're going for a broad audience. They're not going for like they're not making the Power Rangers movie for fucking. Again, I'm gonna pull some more toys out of my cabinet. They're not making the Power Rangers movie for. I can't even get in here. There's so much shit. I surround myself with clutter to hide the fact that I'm alone in this world. They are not making the Power Rangers movie for hardcore fans or people like me who have Power Rangers toys and are grown-ups who love Power Rangers. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers film isn't for people like me who love the first season of Power Rangers and collect toys and are still adamant about how awesome Power Rangers is. They're making them for people who, after school, they may or may not have watched Power Rangers. At least recognize that it's a thing. And those people now have children, and they're like, oh, Power Rangers, I remember that thing. Let's take the fucking kids to see Power Rangers. They're making it for the mass market. They're making it for the consumer. They're not making it for people who actually love these things. That's why when everybody got really upset about like the Ghost in the Shell reveal that Scarlett Johansson is playing the main character, people like flipped shit and were like, what the fuck, this is fuck everything. It's just internet nerds getting mad about something they're passionate about, which is, I get it, but at the same time, like, Ghost in the Shell isn't really for you. Ghost in the Shell is supposed to sell tickets and pack theaters and make a lot of money. So the people who are skeptical and are like, fuck that, that's my favorite thing, you're gonna ruin it, they're gonna buy most of them are gonna buy a ticket and buy it, go see it. And then the rest of it is for everybody else. So the people who truly love these things are the minority, and they don't really give a fuck if you buy a ticket because it's not for you. It's for it's for shitty parents and their shitty kids. Rant over. Yeah, the Zords look better. Okay, so the new trailer sheds a little new light on it. They've made it a little better. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's good. I want it to be good. I will go see it. I'm not gonna like I'll participate. I'll play the game, Hollywood. I'll go see your Power Rangers offering. Fucking preach, man. But yeah, I think that is just really how it goes and what they're trying to do. Like they're in the business to make money. They're not. I love you too. God, I've been waiting so many streams to have someone tell me that they love me. Yeah, they're in the movie biz to make money, and the name is enough to sell it, and the mass market will always consume it, and so they're going to just keep making movies. And the best we can hope for is that they're good and that they pay attention to the source material and make something awesome. So hopefully, hopefully Ghost in the Shell is cool. Beat Takashi is going to be in it, and fucking Beat Takashi is my main man, my favorite Japanese man. Yeah, I hope it's good. What do we got here? This thing's almost built. As I'm like ranting away about Hollywood. Goddamn Hollywood. We got our ladder. This motherfucker extends. I think this punk only needs wheels on it and that's ready to roll. Although I do have a couple extra bits that I don't know where they were supposed to go. Oh, I do. I do know where they're supposed to go. Favorite Power Ranger and why? My favorite Power Ranger is probably Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. Purely for like childhood like babe factor. Like Pink Ranger's hot, which I know is a weird reason to pick a favorite. No, it's not. People are driven by sex. People are driven by sex and violence. Welcome to the Truth Cast. We're all animals. No, I think the Pink Ranger's dope. She did some dope flips, and for like the North American like Power Ranger, like all of the stuff that they had filmed for the North American side, like she did sweet flips and stuff, which is cool. She was more flippy dippy than other Rangers, so flips are cool. Her bow is cool. Yeah, she's got good weapons. She's a babe. Pink's a cool color. All good things. Favorite non-Ranger character is probably not. Oh, that's a harder question than favorite. Only actual plot. Totally. Green Ranger was the only thing driving the story. She's hot. We got another one. We got a winner. Favorite non-Ranger, I think, is the hard question, because you want to say Alpha, because Alpha's cool, but you want to say Bulk, you want to say Skull, you want to say all the other ones. Or the Principal, the guy, his toupee was always flipping up, as I recall. That was a fucking excellent show. Goldar is dope too. Oh, I love Goldar. Goldar is amazing. Rita Repulsa, all of them. Oh, welcome to the Ranger Cast. Yeah, man. Shit, yeah. Just all of them. Such great characters. Like, what a wonderful show. Pterodactyl? No, Rita Repulsa was the witch who was responsible for everything. Goldar was like a weird like purple like tiger man with wings and like a gold suit of armor and a sword, I believe. It's been a while. I need to revisit. Do I need to revisit Power Rangers? Maybe it's time to watch it all again. I also liked the dude who looked like Falcor from Neverending Story, who like assembled the clay monsters before they turned them. Make my monster growl before they would like make the giant monsters for them to battle. The sculptor guy, he was kind of cool. I don't recall his name. Probably because they never really said it on the show. I feel like they were throwing around Goldar's name left, right, and center. Hard to not be a favorite when you get so many name drops in it. Finster, yeah, totally. Yeah, Finster was dope. They're all dope. What a fucking wonderful, wonderful show. Yeah, Power Rangers is this weird obsession for me. So, like, as a kid, I was in a no Power Rangers home. It was like, it's violent because my parents read an article or saw a news report that said it was violent. And so thus I wasn't able to watch it like on the reg. So I'd watch it in secret at like friends' houses, and it was always like this sneaky fascination about Power Rangers that I loved. Although it was not promoted within the home. And so as an adult, I revisited and binge watched it all with my roommate. And I fell back in love with it. And Power Rangers is one of the reasons why I got back into toy collecting and Lego and all of this stuff. Was the Bandai SH Figure Arts line, that Power Ranger I was holding up earlier. Oh god, if everything comes raining down, know that I died a happy man. This one that I was waving earlier, that I decided to leave them in the box even though they're like superposable and amazing. I don't know why I did. I think they just look nice this way. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I got into toy collecting, was like the SH Figure Arts Bandai Tamashii Nation stuff they were doing, like, just blew my fucking mind. I was like, oh my god, toys are incredible, and I had this new fascination with them. And then wanted to like reclaim things from my childhood, because like, if there's one thing in this world that I have, it's fucking nostalgia, and it's a strangely like, how do I want to word this without sounding psychotic? It's this strange like comfort and fascination and beauty that I find in toys, and like I have a deep appreciation for like the sculpting that was achieved from even like as a young person, as a toddler, as a child, as an adolescent. The first sort of art we're introduced to on a sculptural level, with the exception of architecture, on a sculptural level, on a structural level, we see toys. And someone had to sculpt a face, someone had to sculpt an arm and a hand, and these things are little works of art. And as a child, you don't see it that way. You see it as a toy, not a representation of an artistic expression. As an adult, you still don't see it that way, until you have an episode and decide that toys go beyond toys. They dwell within the realm of art. And so something as simple as a monster in my pocket, which I will now hold up, the sweet, awesome Keshi toys that I believe Matchbox made in the early 90s. That is art to me. That is art to me on so many levels. And yeah, and I don't know how this rant started, but there's something beautiful and there's something special about that. And shit is getting so deep. And thank you so much for participating in the stream, where your Pepper builds Lego and goes on rants about developing a sense of art and an understanding of the works of man. Ooh. Time to write my thesis about how Monster in My Pockets made me the man I am today. Ooh-wee. Ooh. You want me to hold the monster in your pocket? It's so dirty. Yeah, I don't know where that rant came from. Maybe it was loosely tied to my rant about how movies, nostalgia movies aren't for us. Getting weepy. Oh god. Favorite hack and slash movie? Like a slasher flick? Or like Machete? Or like something like that? Like a Rampage film? Or like a horror film? Because favorite horror film franchise is probably Nightmare on Elm Street. I love Freddy. I love Freddy a lot. Those are great films. But like going on a Rampage film, if that's what you mean by hack and slash, Death Wish and all of its sequels are amazing. Death Wish 3 especially. Leprechaun, hey? Interesting. Leprechaun's like, there's nothing wrong with Leprechaun. I'm not anti-Leprechaun, but I don't know if it'd make my top 3. It'd have to be like Nightmare, then Friday, and as I'm currently drawing a blank, I guess Phantasm's not a slasher film at all. It's like a John Wick is great. John Wick is a great film. Favorite horror films of all time, though, is Phantasm. Phantasm's amazing. If you guys haven't seen Phantasm, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Actually, I don't know if it's come out yet, but J.J. Abrams' film company Bad Robot, I believe, purchased the rights and the original film reels from Phantasm, and they're doing like a 4K remaster. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait to see it. Also, if it's already out, I guess I can wait to see it. Friday Nightmare Ginger Snaps? Cool. I would definitely go Nightmare Friday. And a third slasher. A third slasher's... I don't know why I'm so hung up. Like, why is it the hard one? I really like Prom Night. If you guys have ever seen Prom Night's awesome. And Prom Night 2 is really good as well. I know, weird, right? Cost aside, would you rather get another generic fucking fireman or a calculator minifig? Best question. I said it... Oh, losing things. I said it before, best question already. Or best statement. Would I rather get another generic fucking fireman or another calculator man? That's really tough. I guess firemen, purely for the fact that building a brigade of firemen somehow is like more aesthetically satisfying than just the same calculator man over and over again. But yeah, if I do another blind bag thing and there's another calculator man, that would be so fucking funny. But I gotta do the cooking by the book and say that I do a fireman for sure. Also, this fire truck is built entirely, which is nice. I approve. Put the mustard bottle on the side. So our fire truck is built. It looks pretty sweet. I'm down with the fire truck. It's cool. It has a ladder that extends that can go up onto this porch over here in the background. Tilt the camera up. That's kind of fun. It's turned out quite well. I'm down with this fire truck. There's nothing wrong with this fire truck. But yeah, my life is full of generic fucking firemen and calculator man minifigs. So it's a tough call, man. A very tough call. Man. Has anybody seen Death Wish? Since we were talking about Rampage for a minute there, or Hack and Slash. Fucking Death Wish is amazing. Death Wish has this great premise. And it's Jeff Goldblum's first film. Jeff Goldblum was the gang leader of the gang that is responsible for the death of Charles Bronson's family. His wife, anyways. I believe she dies. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy. You gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Thank you for that. Yeah, you gotta do the cooking by the book, man. You gotta drop it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Also, the Little John versus Lazy Town. It's such a good meme. I love it. Does he lead a gang of neurotic scientists in Death Wish? No. But that's like the only character he plays. Oh, bueno, that joke's incredible. No, he plays a gang leader, and they break into Charles Bronson's house, and I believe they kill his wife and rape his daughter. Rape is a sensitive subject. And then he, like, it's such a great premise. I mean, that's a horrible premise. That's a horrible thing to happen. But then Charles Bronson just hangs around in parks at night, like, waiting to get mugged, and then just fucking juices bad guys in the belly with a revolver. And it's such a great film. And there's, like, these two, like, good cop, bad cop buddy combo, I believe, and they're like oblivious to what's going on, but they're trying to find the vigilante, but I don't believe they ever do. And then like they get exponentially more bizarre. So like first one, Jeff Goldblum was responsible, and I believe it ends with, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie, I believe it ends with Bronson confronting him and killing him. And then in the second film, his daughter, who survived the first incident, gets murdered, and he goes on a rampage. And then in the third one, they've ran out of ideas, and they're just like, hey, your friend who you were in the war with, I guess, he left you as his guarantor for his will. He's dead now, and so Bronson like moves into his apartment and like cleans up the streets because there's a gang in town. But at some point, like he's firing like a fucking machine gun off like a off like a fire escape at people, and then the fourth one like turns it on its ear, and I believe his new wife gets murdered, or like his like daughter from the new wife, like his stepdaughter, I guess, gets kidnapped. And it's not like a rampage, like killing everybody murder spree film. He like kills a guy in a printing press, and it's like really awful, just awkward, horrible violence where like Bronson's squishing a man to death in a printing press, and it's less like a rampagey like murder spree film and more of like a sadistic Saw sort of film. So the fourth one is maybe a pass. But I feel like the fourth movie in any series is usually a pass. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, everybody. I'm your peppercino. Neurotic scientist Jeff Goldblum. Also, shoutouts to Jeff Goldblum. Just straight up. Jeff Goldblum fucking rules. Jeff Goldblum, if you're listening, man, great job. You are a true champion, a true scholar, and just a all-around cool dude. Yeah. Cool. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing in the chat? We're done the fire truck, and I'm now just hanging out, just chatting. We got to get to a skit at some point, so maybe I should be focusing on what that's going to be about, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Or would you prefer I go on another rant about how toys are art? Because that's a thing I'm more than willing to do, I guess. I guess we shall say. Moral question. I guess not a moral question. Social question. Are there any homeless people... I know, weird, right? Any homeless people you have beef with? Just in your life. I don't need specifics. I just want to know if there's other people out there who have beef with specific homeless people. And it's not to be rude or insensitive about the concept of being homeless. But I just wonder, is there other people out there who deal with any hobes on a semi-regular basis, and they're just sick of the hobes shit? Again, not trying to be like super insensitive or like awful. I just noticed that like there's a handful of hobes that have come in and out of my life that I don't like. And do I not like them because they're homeless? No. I think I don't like them on a they annoy the shit out of me level. But should I have more patience and more compassion for complete strangers, I guess is the question I'm trying to ask. Or are there other people out there like me who have hobo beef and they can't squash the beef? They just gotta let it consume them every time they interact with them. Weird question, I know. You guys are thinking, hey, what happened to fucking trigger this? Why are you so upset? I'm not upset. I'm just confused and interested in the world we live in. The mumbler in the wheelchair. Like, if you want some change, just ask. That's great and awful and awesome. I love it. Perfect. Great answer. So I'm not the only one. That's all I needed to know. Aww. That's kind of wistful and sad. I used to have homeless beef, but then I moved away, and now when I go back, the hobo's just there, and he doesn't remember me, so it's kind of sad. Yeah, no, I get it. I just saw. I'll tell this story. I guess I just saw one today that, and if you guys are in Victoria, you know, the spare any change lady, or do you have 50 cents lady? Um, and I saw her today, and I hadn't seen her in so long that I kind of forgot. But also, um, the more I tell the story, the more I don't want to tell the story. Anyways, I interacted with her today, and I was like, man, I really don't like her. It's not because she's homeless. It's because uh, interacting with her is just the fucking worst. Um, Welcome to the insensitive stream, where we get real insensitive about the homeless crisis that plagues our city. Who knows? Maybe subconsciously it is easier to vilify these people because they seem faceless and nameless, and they're always asking us for something that we don't want to give them. Interesting. I've asked the big philosophical questions today. Are toys art? Question mark. Are Is having a lack of compassion for homeless people a personal issue? Which Crystal Gem character would you have a fictional sexual relationship with? All the big, tough questions here on the stream. Yeah, smash one in the chat. We'll do another quick shotgun here, I guess. And then I'll do a stream. Oh, pardon me. Likely involving Paige. She's my main girl anyways, so nice. I like the succinct answer. Thank you, John. Toys are art. Lack of compassion is human. And you want to bang Lapis. I get it. So Paige will be down. All of the above. Everyone's seconding. Do a shotgun. And then... Okay, shotgun it is. And then a skit. Alright, I'm going to put up the beer splash. And then, yeah. Beer splash, then shotgun, then skit, and we will continue our long, arduous debate about lack of compassion and the homeless. Be right back, guys. And we're back. Back on the main screen. This used to be about toys. This used to be about the toys. Yeah, it did. Man, I can't help but ask the bold questions. The important questions. The things people don't talk about. The things people are afraid to talk about. Or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just a guy who had a couple beers while building a fire truck out of Legos. Uh-oh. There goes Joey Swiss. There goes the knife. Older mid-40s fireman is trying to stop a fire, but his younger sister keeps fantasizing about cartoon. Oh, that's a great premise for a skit. Also, thank you for helping me with the skit because I had not thought of anything yet. Um, yeah, I can. That's a wonderful premise, and I'm so glad that there was help in the chat because fucking it ain't easy doing a skit. You know, it's scary sometimes. I didn't take improv classes mainly because the idea of a class on how to be spontaneous seems fucking weird. Um, I don't know why I think that's funny, but I do. Um, yeah, man, putting out a fire. Yeah, I like it. Plus, we can make jokes about how the only fire is Paige's honey pea fuego bomb ass pussy, or whatever the joke was, not last week or the week before. It always involves Paige, though. And why is she called Paige? I think I said because that's a nice name. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about the skit, guys. I'm nervous about the skit. Also, type 1 in the chat or whatever. Or not. I can. There's a time delay. I know there's a time delay. I know there's a time delay, and you guys don't actually want to see me shotgun a beer. Smash the one button. I'm like a cam whore begging for tokens. After 20 tokens, actually, I think YouTube added a cam whore-esque feature to the streams. I think you can pay to have your comment like show up like emboldened, and I guess the incentive is that a storybook page. Aww. Yeah, there's like a new cam whore-esque feature where I believe you can pay money and then your thing. I'm the page master. Ooh. Page, huh? Huh? You see what my eyebrows are doing? Also, if I use the bigger cam. Huh? 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 Guys? Huh? Sorry about that. Ones. So many ones. Okay. Yeah, you can pay to have your comment show up emboldened in some way, and the incentive is that I believe YouTube gives you like a notification that this person has paid you $5 to look at this comment, and then you're supposed to acknowledge that comment. Which I guess if you have like hundreds of people in your stream, that would be beneficial. Like if the chat's moving so fast that you don't really have a chance to acknowledge everything. But I'm happy with my fucking 10 viewers a week. Love you guys to bits, and I try to acknowledge all the things you say, even when they're gross. So fucking Legos up, guys. Oh god, this... Oh, fuck. I'm not very coordinated today. Also, that's a lot of beer I just spilled on these pants, so I guess I'm not wearing them to work tomorrow. Alright, Legos up. Mm-hmm. Oh, not my best shotgun, but not my worst either, I guess. Oh. Oh, my crotch is so wet with beer. Oh, man. That's not great. Not proud. Not proud of what I've done to my pants. Oh. Whew. Little beats. Because of the general time limit. Yeah, we only got 4 minutes to achieve a skit. I don't know. I feel like normally when I get into the Page voice, where I guess Page's voice is just my own voice, not like Batman. Fucking Batman's like, "Oh wait, where's the Joker?" I guess was my voice for him. Paige's voice is just my own voice, which makes sense because Paige is a general personification of my own sexuality. So, oh gosh, whew. That's a lot of burp. Better not cut it short because of Paige or because of my time limit. Yeah, no, I'd love to. I would love to do a skit for you guys. Should I do my kazoo kid? Oh, hi there. I like to sing, dance, play, pretend. I like to have fun. I don't know if you don't know that meme. I'm really sorry that you had to watch me reenact it. I spent 30 minutes on Mario, but the skit has a time limit. No, I didn't spend 30 minutes on Mario, did I? Let's not talk logistics. Let's not talk semantics. Let's just do a nice skit and have fun. I unfortunately can't, which I will tell a brief story of why I can't, and it's a totally reasonable reason. I attempted to not. I'm not proud of this. I attempted to do some shady internet dealings that resulted in me do the skit. Do it now. I tried to do some shady internet shit, and I got my computer super bunged up, and got myself some real hard viruses that fucked up my Windows registry, and I had to, after putting out the flames, I had to reinstall Windows and reinstall all of my programs. So that's what I spent today before work doing, was getting my computer set back up so I could even stream in the first place. So, long story short, the drivers and the stuff for the Dazzle, the thing that captures game footage, aren't all set up yet. So it's not as simple as just plugging it in and turning it on like we did last time. So I would love to do a game stream at some point, though, like a proper one. That would be hella sick. That's me hailing two Satans. Yeah, so skit time, I guess. Time for the skit. Alright, who we got as a cast of people? Let's just say this lives outside the post office for whatever reason. So we got the... I'll put the camera down. We got the barrel full of anonymous flammable chemicals. And the Joker down and out. Yeah, I watch way too much porn and now my Nintendo doesn't work. No, I tried to pirate software and invited a bunch of terrible shit onto my computer, like an idiot, like a fucking ass, and had to reinstall Windows, and thus, yes, the drivers that make the Super Nintendo work don't work right now. I know, I'm a dumb guy. I spent 2 days fixing it, so single tear, so much shame. Okay, so yeah, the Joker being down and out hasn't really been up to many schemes lately. Just sort of shuffles by and casually just fucking sets this barrel on fire. So thanks, Joker. You're a dick. So yeah, fire set, and the Joker just moseys off. And Batman's actually out of town. So who are you gonna call? You can't call Batman. He's out of town. Put the bat signal in the sky. He ain't showing up. So naturally the fire department fucking roll up. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Those are my alarm sounds. Fire alarm sounds. Blocking the whole camera. I'll park it off to the side. Yeah. Fire truck rolls up. Buddy fucking runs out with his thing that I didn't attach because I'm saving that cable for something else. Starts fucking squirting some flames. Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose. Starts squirting some water on the flames. Like, oh, fucking, oh. But his water pressure's bad. This walkie-talkie is now a cell phone. It's not a walkie-talkie. It's a smartphone. It's actually a Samsung S6 Edge or whatever. I have no idea what the current cell phones are. So yeah, he's shooting water on the flames, trying to put it out, but his water pressure's shit, and he's just getting a little stream. So Benny, we're gonna call him Benny over here, is like, God damn it, Ruth, I need more. Rare occurrence in the DC universe of emergency that actually handle. Yeah, totally. Batman's out of town, so the fire department's here to deal with it. So Benny's like, God damn it, Ruth, I'm trying to fucking give me some more water pressure, and she's just fucking. I need to sort of place her, don't I? All right. I was gonna see if I had a stand. Okay, cool. She's just hanging out, fucking texting on her phone. He's like, Ruth, the pressure! Ruth! She ain't listening. Also, I'm just gonna extend this ladder for the hell of it. Ruth, I need more pressure. And she's fucking dicking away on her phone. Ruth, what the hell? Ruth! And he's just screaming. She's not registering nothing. She's just texting away, flipping through her phone, doing this, scrolling through things. Eventually, Benny gets the flames put out. Benny's dealt with the flames and puts down his fire hose and comes back over and Ruth, what happened back there? Oh, Valley Girl voice. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh God, I hate it. I'm so unhappy doing the voice. But I do it for the clicks. I did it all for the clicks. Put that on my tombstone. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn it, Ruth, I'm talking about... Do I have to, like, bounce them up and down when I talk for them? Damn it, Ruth, I didn't have any dang water pressure. What the hell's got you so preoccupied? I'm sort of busy. I'm sort of busy. You're on the clock. Batman's out of town. We just gotta put out fires since he's not here to, shoot a grappling hook on them and put them out or whatever. We got a job to do, and you're fucking around on your phone. Actually, I'm exploring Kryptonian? Garbage can? What? I can't read. I had a couple drinks, man. I gotta bounce them, so okay. So you know who's talking? Fucking Bruce. Or Benny, not Bruce. But Bruce works too. What's so danged important? I'm actually exploring my own fantasy sexuality. And he takes off his helmet. Wipes the schmutz from his forehead. Your fantasy sexuality? Clearly uncomfortable, Bruce is, because he's a 40-year-old man. And this young whippersnapper is talking about her lady parts. I'm... This skit's fucking falling apart. Guys, it's falling apart. We're taking too long to get to the premise. You guys know the premise because you were in the chat. I'm trying to explore my fantasy sexuality. If you can't handle it, he's like, no, I can handle it. I can handle just about anything. I brought 17 damn kids into the world already. So what's the matter? You here to put out a fire? We're here to put out a dang fire. You can't just be mucking around on your phone. And Paige is going to return, and she overhears the conversation, fully understands. Paige is a woman of the world. Paige has explored her sexuality in great depth, and she comes over and she says, "Hey, listen, I overheard you guys talking. This is me bouncing them up and down. I overheard you guys talking, and I think you need to give Ruth a break here. Was it Ruth or Beth? What name were we using? Couple drinks, guys. You need to give her a break. She's discovering her own fantasy sexuality. Benny, there's an entire world of blogs that you don't fully understand. Okay? There's Tumblrs for days, Tumblrs for weeks, about every cartoon character you could ever imagine. And they're all just smashing their bits together. Okay? So Ruth is trying to figure that out for herself. And you need not interrupt that. She needs to fully fledge out her own fantasy sexuality. While you're out there trying to put out fires with your hose, she's trying to put out an insatiable fire within her loins. An insatiable fire within her loins. I just said those words. I can do this. We can do this. We're a team, us. Chat and Pepper. She's trying to put out an insatiable fire within her loins. And you need to respect that, because regardless of whether she's on the clock or in her free time, her sexuality comes first. End of conversation. So Benny, get your ass in that fire truck. And Ruth, Beth and I, we have some internet research to do on which crystal gems should be smashing gems. So, get in your truck. Drive away. Bruce, feeling incredibly uncomfortable with the concept of cartoon characters banging, hops in his fire truck and promptly files an incident report to send to the mayor's office to be approved, as Beth has probably lost her job for her inability to perform in the field due to her own fire within her loins. And skit, I guess. Yeah, no, that's the skit. It was a weird one, but they're never really all that normal, are they? I feel like I don't know. I don't know what happened, guys. I drank a lot of beer. I did an awkward skit involving Paige's sexuality as well as Beth. And Benny was incredibly uncomfortable. One more skit. Do more skit. Another skit. A second skit. Another skit, hey? You guys are thirsty for the skit. I get it. You got a burning fire within your loins. Am I right? Okay, the skit, does it involve a fire truck? Another skit. Alright. This is going to be a callback. We're going old school. Where's that fire? Alright. So we got a dumpster, and the dumpster is on fire. I think we called him Steve, but we're doing a callback. Here's the fucking dump truck from, I think, the very first stream, or maybe the second stream. But so the dump truck rolls up and he's like, fucking, oh shit, Steve. I think we called him Steve. This is like a way callback. Steve rolls up, sees the dumpster fire, and he's like, fuck. Pre-page callbacks. Yeah, pre-page. She ain't even involved. Steve rolls up, dumpster's on fire, and he's just like, maybe it's a premonition. I think in the McDonald's skit. No. No. I'm a skit man. Scooby-doo. Okay, so dumpster fire, which I think is even a callback to one of the first jokes, one of the first skits or rather the skit in whichever stream this was featured in. Because the first skit was just like, I'm gonna leave my wife because she's worse than a dumpster fire, I think was the joke. So he rolls up and he's like, shit, that's a dumpster fire. That ain't my wife. That's just a straight up dumpster fire. I better call the fire department. So he phones the fire department. Lo and behold, no one's answering at the fire department. So he whips out his cell phone, flicks through, and finds an app that shines like a Batman like signal beam just into the sky. So he just holds that shit out the fucking window, fucking summons Batman, like you do with the Batman light app. So Batman rolls up. This is going to be a Batman skit. So I get to do my Batman voice. Where's the Joker? Where is he? So Batman rolls up and he's like, what's the problem? What is it? Hey, Batman. I'm glad to know that this app works because my pizza app's been fucked all week. Rather hungry. This dumpster's on fire and I can't get through to the ambulance, or rather I can't get through to the emergency line to get a fire truck here. Do you mind dealing with this flame, this blaze? Because I gotta scoop the trash, man. I can't scoop it if it's on fire. And Batman, being the only thing he can do to solve any problem, is shoot grappling hooks at it. Batman's like, oh, I got this, motherfucker. I don't know why he would say motherfucker. I don't know why. He's the only thing Batman knows how to do is shoot grappling hooks into shit. So Batman just boom, shoots his grappling hook into it. I'm sorry if that made your speakers crackle. Shoots a grappling hook and it just kind of puts the fire out. And Steve, the driver, in awe is just like, did that work? Did that put the fire out? I'm confused as well. I did not think that it would put the flames out. In fact, I thought the fire would trace back up the thing and hit my bat belt and I'd be in trouble. But apparently that put the flames out. My fucking Batman voice is so stupid. So the fire's out. Steve rolls up. Let's see if we can actually get it on the top cam. Let's get this leveled. And you fucking boom. Dumps the trash. Cool. Dumps the trash. Trash is in the bin. Hey Batman, thanks. Thank you so much for your help. I'm glad you could come and sort this out. I mean, the fire department wasn't answering, so it's great that you could be here to help me out. I really do appreciate what you do within the city, even though you're an outlaw. And a vigilante. Just putting this out there, just floating the idea. Would you care to join me for a pizza? My pizza app's been broken, but I know a great spot around the corner. We can just go grab a couple slices, hang out, maybe have a beer. What do you think, Batman? Batman responds with, this is the first time I'm going to end like a skit succinctly, like the way a cartoon would end a skit. Batman responds with, as long as there's no anchovies! Oh, shit. Yep. That's the skit. That's 2 skits in one night. Took a lot out of your old peppercino. Yep. That was it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with your old peppercino. Thanks for liking if you've liked. Thank you for sharing if you've shared. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and participating in the stream. I love this. I love doing it every week. Yeah, I love being here. It's the highlight of my week, man. It's the best. So yeah, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for sharing. If you haven't checked out the videos in recent days, I've been trying to do like one a week. Yeah, I've been working hard. I don't know. Maybe it's not even work. Who knows? But I love it. I love doing it. I love being here. Um, yeah, thanks for just being the best. This has been this has been a wonderful stream. It's been a memorable, oh, beautiful stream. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do. If you haven't shared any of my videos and you have friends who like Pokemon, send them the Pokemon rap. I think they'd like that. It's a good introduction to something, whatever it is I do on the channel. Yeah, and I'll bring you something new soon. Stay frosty. Keep checking it out because I've been trying to pump out one a week, and I'd like to do more if time permits. Anyways, I could spend another fucking 15 minutes just saying how thankful I am that you guys are here to hang out with me, but I won't. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening.